You guys are not going to believe this. SP made a mistake and XIRON the Great was actually breedable during the first few hours of the brand new season. That is crazy. Some players were actually able to breed XIRON the Great. Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So first of all, huge shout out to George and huge shout out to Hall for sending me 2 pictures confirming that XIRON the Great was breedable. George let me know as soon as the event started, like at 4:05 in the morning my time, and then Hall sent me the message like at 6 a.m. showing that it was still applicable. When I went into the game and checked though, because I woke up late, it was no longer breedable. So here are the screenshots as you can see. And now if I click on the game, these are the monsters that are breedable. So obviously we have the Frat event. The Frat event monster is always breedable. That's where we have Khaladin, and then you have Lord Nebotus. So if I had to guess, I would say that Lord Nebotus won the Monster of the Year contest, and SP rewarded us by making him breedable. That's just my guess. I wonder what would have happened if players voted for Lord Inheritor. Would he have been breedable? Or again, that's my guess. I could be wrong. But let's go over how to get Lord Nebotus completed for free. Which would it be by breeding? So if I click on breed, you're going to be needing Archduke and you're going to be needing Darmithcon. So these 2 monsters will give you Lord Nebotus. And if you fail to get, or you can use the Jokers, right? You can use, and by Jokers I mean like the Golden Pass monsters. You can Lord Inheritor and you can use XIRON the Great. So funny enough, it's possible that someone got XIRON the Great and now they have a chance to get Lord Nebotus with XIRON the Great. So that's one opportunity. I believe it's probably the same, yeah. So all these monsters, all these monsters, yeah, so I guess the Frat event, like, failure monster could be a Lord Nebotus, it could be a Corruptus, or it could be a War Spells. That's pretty cool. I would say it's obviously worth trying to get the new Frat monster, even if your team purchases house and everything, that chance to get Lord Nebotus is pretty cool. Not to mention, you'll be able to play the Arrow Saga, and if I remember correctly, what do you get? Is it Smite? Rank up Survival, Seasonal Dungeons, Arrow Sagas, whoops. If I go to Arrow Sagas, and if I go to the Metro Arrow Saga, what do you get with the Lord Nebotus? I want to say it's Smite, but I'm not sure. What the heck? Oh, shoot, it's Corrupted. So I see how fast stuff moves in the game. Let's go all the way to the right. Lord Nebotus, you get Smite. After damaging with the skill, disables traits. So you have a way to get that talent if you're able to breed Lord Nebotus. So now you know. You need Archduke, and you need Darmithcon, which are the previous free Legend Pass monsters. I kind of want to showcase everyone, so that's what we'll do in this video. Now you know how to get them. I wanted to show you guys about that XIRON the Great. Now you know. If you ever want to catch SP slipping and making a mistake, log in as soon as a brand new season starts, because for all you know, there could be a mistake. We'll start off by showcasing Lord Nebotus. So Lord Nebotus, incredible monster. I just used him for war. He's someone that I do think is worth taking to 150. Even when new eras come along, his trait alone is going to make him a usable monster. So here's an attacker setup, 2 strength and a speed rune. Skill set wise, he has a nice massive attack on a 1-turn cooldown. He has a spammable 0 cooldown 0 stamina skill. So it doesn't matter if you got stamina drained, it doesn't matter if you got hit with CDA, you have a skill you can spam. You have a nice buffing skill that gives you evasion and double damage, so you can set up for the next attack, especially if you're in a situation where you can't remove a status caster Megaton. Maybe the enemy started off with evasion. You have access to corruption on a single skill. You also have access to dealing with Megaton monsters because you have a skill that deals no damage, impure, it removes positive effects, and a 3-turn death countdown. A lot of the Megaton monsters can't self-cleanse, so if you eliminate a monster that can cleanse, in 3 turns the enemy will die. Maybe you're taking on Fruit Taster, 3-turn death countdown. Doesn't matter if he can heal like crazy, he's gonna die. You have access to an Awful Nightmares, strong AoE skill. You have another AoE blind skill, another spammable skill. But right now I've been utilizing this skill set. Relics wise, I mean, you obviously work with what you have. Sword wise, we're going to give him Canes because I love the healing. We're going to give him any armor we have. Alright, Tertullian's armor. And again, work with what you have. We don't need Smite on him. UA is a good one if you want to go with an offensive build. So let's just showcase UA. And who else are we going to... Oh, you know what? Let me just try showcasing XIRON at the same time. So XIRON the Great, Denier-based monster. I've started using her in my rank up survival dungeon just because I think it won't be a bad idea to have her at rank 4 at least. And then I could maybe utilize her in some wars, maybe where I'm running that Smite talent, and then I can follow up with the Denial. So you know what? Let's try that mechanic out. We will run a Qiao Long. So we'll do Qiao Long running Smite. Alright, oh look, he already has it on. So now you get to see what happens with the Smite talent. It's a brand new season, so I don't think we'll be in any difficult situations. So let's see, I just want to make sure I go second the turn order. So I'm 21k speed, and this monster is 22k speed. So I think the remedy will go team speed, and I should be okay. Let's give XIRON the Great like a Purgatory. That'll help me stay alive in case things go bad. Let's give you a Masher Staff. I don't want to take it away from Qiaolong. Alright. And we'll go with any mask. Doesn't really matter. Jazz Mask, sure, why not? Alright, XIRON the Great. Just a phenomenal denier. Could also Stamina Drain. Removes 50% of stamina from one enemy, then from everyone. Now, of course, Stamina Drain can be countered easily. Activate cooldowns on single enemy monster and stamina removal. Who cares about those skills? We have a random control to one enemy, random control to everyone, and a curse to everyone. We have AoE CDA, we have AoE curse, and then we have 2 random control skills to a single monster and a curse. So great denial skill set, which we'll definitely be able to use with Qiaolong. I should go over the trait on this monster. Look at this beautiful trait. Bulwark, Anticipation at rank 1. So Bulwark at rank 0, Anticipation at rank 1. Your whole team is immune to Corruption and Possession at rank 3. Nightmares against the enemy at rank 4, and self-evasion at the start of the battle. So let's get into some battles. Let's click fight. Yes, and then I'll showcase Paladin, or Khaladin, but I do have a video on Khaladin if you want to see like an exclusive first look of me using that monster specifically. Alright, so getting into these opponents, let's hope Ignorance is Bliss. Unfortunately, I got frozen. Alright, this is why every single team you ever see me use always has Pangoliath, because he can absorb it all. But let's see. Purgatory helping me out. Thank you, Purgatory. Alright, Corrupted Dragon, Trade Disable. So far, so good. The Absolute Zero, of course. Forgotten, Punish the Weak. Alright, Pain Distiller might have been a good thing to run. Maybe instead of running UA, maybe Pain Distiller would be better. Alright, so now I get to react. I'm gonna go with Ignorance is Bliss. So everyone gets Trait Disabled, and then I can showcase my Denial, assuming I don't die. Unfortunately, I died. Forgotten, Ignorance is Bliss. Sin Eater, if you have it, is another good talent you can give this monster, especially because we start the game off with dots. That cleanses all negative effects if your monster has a dot. We're going to go ahead and do the Lord. I'm hoping it lands and UA kicks in and I get to heal with Kane's Sword. And we get to basically win this battle. Spam the Lord again. I could also do Corruption or Single. We will do the Lord. Boom. UA kicks in again. Qiaolong will come back and I'll do the Lord yet again. Alright. Let's finish you off. Got my trait back. We might be able to finish off. Yeah, we can finish you off. Lord, Fly High. We're going to go with this. Could have done Fly High as well. Tertullian's Armor, Agony. Alright, thank goodness for that Bulwark trait keeping me alive. And game. Look at that. Lord Nebotus. Even when the enemy went first and Mega froze me, I still managed to come back. That is pretty sick. Alright. Let's exit out. We'll do another battle with this and then we'll do Khaladin. Although again, he's just like an attacker-based monster, but we'll probably get rid of my XIRON. XIRON didn't get a chance to shine this time around, so hopefully I get to do that next. Alright, Ricky's Assault, Hidden Shiv. Here I could probably go the route of doing Forgotten first. So here's a cool thing you can do if you're running Smite and you're taking on a permanent Megaton like Pango. You can do that, and then you can Corrupt the Dragon. Alright, awesome. Now they are all trait disabled. Unfortunately, he is... Oh wait, no, he's immune to Torture. Perfect, so I can do a Denial. So it's this one, applies random control to one, then to everyone. So watch as everyone gets denied and gets hit with a curse. That's glorious. And then we'll just do the Lord, and then honestly, he'll win me the game. Boom. Kane's Sword, thank you for the heal. Oh, Stamina Drain, does that matter? The Lord again. Boom, I hope Pango doesn't have a Soul Drag, but even if he does, nope. Alright, and single. Boom, and one more attack. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, so there is an example of XIRON the Great for those of you that were lucky enough to breed XIRON. And you've seen Lord Nebotus in all his glory. Let's go ahead and just showcase Khaladin. There he is, Khaladin. Alright, let's give him a single life rune, or a single speed rune. Relics wise, let's see. So typical attacker setup have masks and swords. So let's go Kane. Okay, and we will give you, not Purgatory, we will give you, I don't know, Hollow Mirror. Sure, maybe I can reflect an attack and dish out damage. So I have the Bleed 3-turn death countdown. I have the Vulnerable to everyone. I have a strong single remove shields. I have another AoE. I can do Vulnerable Bleed Hater. So again, if you want to try showcasing that, you can. 100% stamina, double damage, and 3-turn death countdown. Double damage does last for 3 turns. That's pretty cool. But you death count down your ally, so maybe you, or to itself, yeah. Whoever you do this buff on, you will death count down. You can do it on a monster that has Bulwark or even just Hardened. Maybe they don't get the death countdown. Maybe someone who's immune. So there's ways around it, but that 3-turn triple, like the 3-turn double damage is cool, but I don't think necessarily worth, especially if you're using him as an attacker. You don't really need to go that route. Alright, let's put Pango, and we'll just use this team. It doesn't need to be crazy. I just want to showcase them. He's the monster that's breedable. Again, check out the exclusive first look. But I also wanted to give that XIRON announcement because that was crazy. I wish I would have been up when I was told about it, because then I would have obviously showcased that. And then you guys could have hopefully been lucky. But hey, again, if you ever want to be on the lookout for mistakes SP does, just be up right when the event starts. Alright, so here are my damage outputs. Let's do Cutthroat, Cane Sword, Giggle. I don't know if that cleanses. I think that's just positive effects, so you'll probably die with the bleeding, honestly, at this point. Let's Reflect. Forgotten, now for sure you'll die. Punish the Weak. 2 random tortures. Yeah, let's hit it over here. Alright, Juice, that is not a cleansing, so Grakshak is dead. Alright, and then, yeah, pretty straightforward monster. We can vulnerable. Alright, now my next attacks are going to be stronger. Oop, big mistake. Now Mud is going to hurt you. Oh yeah, Phase Shield. Forgotten. And then let's see if I have Ignorance. I do have Ignorance, so Cleanse. And then Nosebreaker for game. Or, I mean, I'll just finish off this monster over here, and then we'll exit out. So yeah, now you have a showcase of the 3 main monsters. Well, the 2 main monsters that are breedable, Khaladin and Lord Nebotus. So you should definitely try to breed it. Again, even if you can't get Lord Nebotus, that is a victory. So now you know how to get him for free. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And let me know if you were able to get XIRON the Great at the beginning of the event. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.